Like zombies searching for brains in a classic horror flick, spring mushroom hunters are seeking out brains of their own. These brains are nothing more than a mushroom that is typically hand-sized and has the appearance of a brain, making this mushroom truly unique in many different ways. Welcome to Morel Truths, the mini-series. I'm Justin Yap, and over the course of several episodes, I will explore the theories, science, and traditions behind the Morel mushroom. To get started, you should probably know what a morel is, and the history behind it. Which is why in this episode, we answer the question, what is a morel and why should I care?
Morels are a fungus that grow wild through most of North America.
Morel mushrooms, they're probably the most sought after wild mushrooms on the planet.
Morels are mushrooms that grow a very short period of time throughout the United States.
The mushroom, scientifically known as Morchella, and more commonly referred to as morel, is a distinctive mushroom, resembling a honeycomb appearance, displaying an upper portion composed entirely of ridges and pits.
The appearance really can vary from black morel, a yellow morel, to a gray morel.
There's about 15 to 18 species that's in the United States.
There's half-freeze, there's blacks, which we don't have around here. Those are the ones that I know of. I'm sure that there's more.
Like all mushrooms, poisonous or edible, morels are a decomposer. Just like any other member of the fungi family, they play a crucial role in the circle of life.
There's a lot of science. Morels are probably one of the most complicated mushrooms.
Morels are part of the Verpa family. They grow wild throughout the state of Wisconsin.
Science, yeah. I don't personally get into all that because I'm just not that smart, but there are definitely scientists, mycologists.
I'm not a scientist, that's the thing. I'm just a hunter.
The mycelium is the plant that's underground, and the mushroom is the fruit itself.
I was told to think of morels as giant recycling centers in which tons of dead organic material is processed and broken down into nutrients and compounds that can and will be consumed again. And consumed they are. People everywhere love to eat morel mushrooms.
Probably the most delicious mushroom. They're by far my favorite.
Just frying them up in butter and a little salt and pepper.
I just got done with my cookbook. Got lots of gourmet recipes in there. Some of them are pretty simple.
They have such a wonderful flavor. We love them.
You can't hardly go wrong with morels if you use cream cheese or Alfredo sauce, cream sauce.
Morels are prized mushrooms, but with so many other mushrooms in the world, why the big fuss over morels?
They grow just a certain time of the year.
The Morel Festival.
More people hunt them than any other wild mushroom.
I just like to pick them and eat them.
There's a huge market for morels, from restaurants to just individuals.
No matter how you've heard of the morel, by now you know they are highly regarded for their fantastic taste and the expense that accompanies them. Placing the commercial value aside for a moment, morels are hunted by thousands of people every year for their unique taste and, simply put, the joy of the hunt.
A lot of people enjoy hunting them more than eating them.
And hunt we must. That's the only way to find these delicacies.
And then some people just don't want to brave the elements and they just rather buy them.
While most hunters will keep their findings rather than sell them off, the others, well, they make a seasonal living off of hunting these delicacies.
I sold a lot of them down in Madison to different people, and the spectrum's huge of people I sell to. From a lot of elderly people, because they used to eat them all the time when they were younger, and quite a few younger kids now that are coming up and buying them.
For Wisconsin and any other Midwestern state, morel hunting is more than just a season. It's a cultural tradition. When spring hits and the weather starts to change, people become excited about morels.
I've been picking morels all my life.
Yeah, I've been hunting a long time.
If you're looking for morels and you come out and you're not bleeding, you probably weren't looking hard enough.
Morel hunting over the years has been added to many people's calendars as a season of its own. However, the morel season does vary across the United States, depending on the region. Although typically it arrives in what is considered spring for the Northern Hemisphere, March through June, many variables, including air temperature, ground temperature, and rain levels are said to have the greatest impact on the growing cycle and how bountiful the crop.
Well, usually they start about the 1st of May or so.
And there's science in as far as the right moisture and the right temperature as far as growth and things like that.
It just varies depending on the weather.
You need warm weather. You know, you got to warm the ground up.
They just pop up, you got to get in, get them, and they're going to be gone before you know it. So they're delicious, though. They're awesome.
Now that we've learned what a morel is and some history behind it, join me next episode to learn where and when to find morels, as I share my years of experiences and research into the morel mushroom.